Scorpio, hi. So this is going to be a reading for June 17th through the 23rd, and I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Scorpio. Alright, the overall energy for the reading, the Six of Swords. Kind of stepping away from something, or trying to, or maybe it's just happening because there's so much overthinking in the way. I don't know, there's a little bit of distance at play here. In the recent past, the Hangman, the Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, you were doing really good here. There's a lot of self-care involved. There's a lot of work on self, you know, and focus on self. So it almost feels like a little cocoon you created there for yourself, and it just feels good. However, in the current situation, the Ten of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Two of Swords, there's potentially an ending of a situation which confuses the hell out of you. So it takes you right out of your cocoon and just kind of slams you into these overwhelming thoughts about whatever is going on. You're very, very upset here. Anyways, in the immediate future, the Ace of Pentacles, the Magician, the Ten of Wands, it feels like you're kind of shooting for a brand new beginning here, but it feels very, very difficult. So whatever came at a loss here, you're kind of trying to come out of it, you know? Okay. Let's clarify. Let me do the Six of Swords. The Eight of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the King of Pentacles. You're at a distance from a situation. I have a feeling that this is talking about the current situation where something's going on, and this is you being at a distance from it but still affecting you even if you're at a distance from it. And it's a family kind of a dynamic here, so maybe it's surrounding your family or something. I don't know. Let's do the Hangman. In the recent past, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, the King of Swords. Man, you look unstoppable here. You look like you're like in this cocoon you formed for yourself. You're looking like you're growing into a sense of confidence like no tomorrow, like you've never had before, you know? Which makes sense if there's a lot of healing done there. You know, there's a lot of self-worth being pumped up in there. There's a lot of good stuff happening for you, and there's a lot of growth, you know. The things you thought you couldn't achieve seemed very much achievable in there. Let's do the Queen of Pentacles. You get the Seven of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Chariot. You're very stubborn when it comes to self-love. You're kind of giving me a sense of being very, very stubborn to achieve that, to kind of step into that place in which you just feel that love for yourself, you know? Because I feel like it's very difficult for you while you're going through this healing. So that's good. That's good in the sense of you're very determined to get to that place where you actually feel what self-love is all about, you know? And you did have assistance along the way. I think you achieved that place. You know, even with the resistance in the way there, I still feel like I think you got there. Let's do the Seven of Pentacles. The Fool, the Nine of Swords, the Five of Swords. Definitely your energy is opening up. It's blossoming like a flower, you know? And then there's a little bit, actually do picture a flower blossoming, right? And you see it opening up, and then at some point it's kind of shutting down again or something. Where did you ever see a flower do that? You know, like it kind of continues through the process. Maybe it stops along the way here and there, but it's gonna go all the way. You know, that's kind of how your healing shows up here, like that blossoming flower. But towards the end, instead of just kind of allowing and trusting that, okay, this can expand a lot more, you kind of take it back. You're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I'm a little scared, which is quite normal a lot of the times when we do heal and when we do step into all these new crazy energies and that sense of self-empowerment. And, you know, it's a little scary. It's a little intimidating. It's a little vulnerable. So, but, you know, don't stop that flower, because there's a whole lot of overthinking that's coming in the way and a lot of doubt of the process. And it's like, nah, I shouldn't be there. Let me do the 10 of Swords. In the current situation, the 8 of Wands, the 5 of Wands, the Queen of Swords. Somebody says something here. Potentially something nasty. I don't know. This is a nasty energy of my way or the highway kind of a deal. And man, they're not getting their way that easily. I don't think it's you. I think this is an energy coming towards you. And you're like, no. I'm not gonna go with the highway. I'm not gonna go with your way either. So let's talk about it. This seems a little conflicting. There seems to be potentially a fight that leaves the situation still kind of in the same place of my way or the highway. For the 4 of Cups, you get the 4 of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, I don't know if this is a family situation, a friendship that's very close to you. I don't know what it is. But definitely disagreeing with someone here. 100%, kind of like bumping heads. And you seem to approach the situation from a pretty open space. Like, even though it may upset you what's going on, you're not like, oh yeah, fuck off, I'm not gonna blah 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 blah. Yeah, not really. You're like, okay, you know, I'm upset, I'm disappointed. I'll just have to give this the benefit of the doubt and see what happens, or, you know, kind of try to keep this open, not shut it down. Interesting. I probably wouldn't. With that kind of an energy, I would be like, oh yeah, okay. No, I don't know what I would do, but it seems like a rough energy to deal with. And you're like, oh, okay, I'll keep myself open. Okay. 2 of Swords, you get the Page of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. Yeah. Kind of confusing, too. Because you don't understand. Like, what's the problem? What's the problem? I'm showing up here. You know, I'm trying to accommodate everybody. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. I'm open. I'm well-intended. What's the problem? I don't know. They definitely have a problem, whoever this is. Quite the stressful situation. You're handling it great by the looks of it. For me personally, if I would deal with this kind of a situation, I would probably shut it down. Your methods here seem to be more kind of proving who the better person is. I don't know. It depends on the day that they catch me in with this one, because it's a pretty rough one, you know. And of course it depends who this is to you also, who they are in your life. But anyways, for the Ace of Pentacles, you get the Ace of Swords, the Empress, the Knight of Cups. Yeah. As intimidating as this energy looks that you're dealing with, and as controlling as it looks ultimately, because that's what it is, it's not phasing you. You know, you care for whoever this is. You mean well here for whatever's going on here. You're I have no idea where you're pulling this energy from, but, and again, it's based off of how much this person means to you too. But you're keeping yourself open throughout. So whatever you did over there in that cocoon, in your healing, this is you putting it into practice, you know? It's your healing at work, basically. Because you're showing up super open to this. And more open. Hey, don't fight. What's going on? There's two... These sparrows are fun. There's 2 female sparrows, 2 male sparrows. Why are the male fighting? There's one for each. Oh, but I want that one. I don't want that one. Oh my god. Sparrows, come on. You're supposed to be better than us. Anyways. For the magician, you get the Knight of Swords, the Tower, the Lovers. Alright. Be a little careful here, because you are open and you're not giving this up just because someone is showing up here with that sense of, you know, authoritative, kind of like my way or the highway. You don't like it, you can piss off or whatever. And you're still keeping open. That's great. You are showing up as this energy of openness and wanting to do something about it is showing up more and like bigger and bigger. To the point of you might be crossing some boundaries here. Even though you're well-intended, you might be pushing it at some point. I see the intentions, they're great, they're amazing, but it's going to look from the outside as if you're pushing it. So be aware of that energy. Just because you realize how meaningful this is to you and, you know, that you want to fight for this, you don't want to let it go, and you're still dealing with a pretty resistant energy, and I don't know why, but that's kind of how they're showing up for now. For the 10 of Wands, you get the 4 of Cups, the 2 of Wands, the King of Wands. Yeah, it's like waiting for them. It's like, okay, let's say you and this energy bump heads, right? And you go opposite ways because it's like, I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you either. You know, I care for you, but goodbye. See you later. And then at some point, one of you is not really leaving. You, for example, you're not really walking away. You're kind of looking over your shoulder. You're like, yeah, I'll just wait around. Maybe they'll kind of turn around too, and we'll see. And at some point they do turn around and you get to establish a meeting point. Hey, I'll meet you right there. Okay. And then you get there and they're not there yet. And then you start entering their turf to look for them. Like, why are they not here? Let me go grab them. No, don't do that. You establish the meeting point, you wait right there. Maybe they're coming now, maybe they're coming in 5 minutes, you know, if you're committed to waiting. If at some point you're like, okay, I'm bored, I'm gonna go, by all means, go do that, you know, but don't cross that line, that meeting line, because I see you crossing it a little bit, and then this kind of explosive energy is coming into play. Think of it as you cross that line, the alarms start sounding like really like loud, scaring the hell out of you, that you go right back, you know. I don't know what happens here, but something happens when you do push it, and then you pull away, and then you just wait there. And again, that's going to be your decision. If you want to wait, if you want to wait forever, or don't want to wait at all, or whatever you want to do, but don't cross those boundaries, no matter how well intended you are, because it might create commotion. You might start the alarm. You're doing good here. I'm quite impressed by how you're showing up here, and a pretty steady until you get to that cockiness phase of, yeah, look what I'm bringing here, you know. For the from the universe, you get the High Priestess, the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords. This is definitely a match in energies between you and whoever this is, whatever the situation is. As long as boundaries are respected here, I feel like it's gonna be okay. Whoever this is showing up a little rough, a little, but I don't think this is a general kind of an idea. They could have their reasons why for right now they're showing up like that. So I don't think they're usually like this. So if they have their reasons, let them figure it out behind the line, their line that they set up their boundaries, and they'll show up, you know, because this is a match usually. For right now, I don't know what's going on over there, but something's going on that's making them look a little. And if you step over those boundaries while they're going through whatever is going on here, it's just gonna not be good. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.